Hi, my name is Reva Siebold, and I'd like to talk today about home. I was reading a political columnist about what was going on today, Thomas Friedman, and he had a quote that I thought was really relevant that I'd like to start with. When people lose their sense of home, whether by war, rapid economic change, cultural change, demographic change, climate change, or technological changes, they tend to lose their center of gravity. In other words, there's no place like home. But what if we're in a time where there is no home, where our home is changing rapidly for all of us, whether we're privileged in where we live or whether we're refugees? What is happening all around is we're losing home. And that's stirring up lots of feelings, lots of beliefs. When I compare myself to other friends who have a different political base, what we usually come to is the fact that we don't like what's happening, we're resisting what's happening, and we want to go back to something in our mind that feels like home. Which, of course, by definition doesn't exist because it's only in our mind. And so my mind and that other person's mind come up with a different sense of home. So we're all going through this. It's something we all share, no matter what we do with it, because the world is changing so radically. So how do we develop a sense of home in this time of change? What does home mean to you? So just for a minute, open to what home means. Is it a place? Is it a group of people? Is it a set of familiar beliefs? Is it an animal or animals? Just open to home. And just feel the emotions that come up. The love, the caring, the defending, the protecting. How we want to treasure that place called home. But if you're more than a teenager, you've probably discovered that home changes. You can't go home again because it isn't there anymore. We have this idea of a home in our mind, but it only exists in our mind. And it's very scary to feel homeless, psychologically homeless, geographically homeless, or any kind of homelessness. So, could you dig deeper? What is it that isn't home that makes it home to you? What is it about the people, place, or things? Familiarity? Love? Maybe not even love. And could you notice your attachment to that familiarity or whatever else that makes it home for you? People have gone to war for less. Right now, the universe is asking us, Spirit, God, to loosen our attachment and to make it more flexible, make it more all-encompassing, make it more useful. Home is long gone in the image that comes up. I yearn for it, but it's really weird because at the time I did not yearn that much. But over the years, we've made it into home. So could you open to the possibility that home is something much bigger and less specific? In fact, it's even less personal. When you think about home right now, is it a state of being that physical things around you allow you to feel? And if it is a state of being, can that be replicated in a way that can create a sense of home? That's what we're being asked to do, is to find a different sense of home that can go with us and be with us and come from our heart and not look like a list of things. So just for a minute, explore if home was a state of mind rather than a place. What would that be like? What would that feel like? What if home was being in the present? What if home could be intensely personal and yet not personal? So I would suggest you explore there's no place like home and what that means in a world that's changing faster than we can even conceive of. And how you might create a home that can be with you anywhere, with anyone, anyhow, and still be a real home. Thank you.